Alright, so this is just a quick rundown of him confronting me and him saying that he wanted to come fight me if I didn't apologize, which I didn't want to do because I didn't know who his cousin was at the time. Sorry if this is going to be a longest video, but please bear with me if you want to, and if you don't want to, you can always skip to the part of the video where I explain everything in detail and giving his side of the story. And this is just, so far, I even offered him to box me in the gym, but he said no, and he kept continuing to threaten me over and over again, and it just basically a back and forth thing, on and on and on. And he said that I'm not putting your things, everything online, and I just tell him, yeah, you are. He ends up, putting words in my mouth, calling me things that are not true, making these accusations. He kept saying, come and apologize or I'll beat your ass. I said no. Basically, we just went back and forth, back and forth. That's pretty much the whole gist of this conversation. I don't really have anything more to elaborate, and right here on that part, he just said, apologize for just calling her that word. So that was literally it. So, either all the screenshots, file the police report right here, file the complaint to the school, and this is the information and evidence I gave to the police, one of the deputies officer I talked to, and then his girlfriend explaining the situation, and he was telling in the video that I harassed her and called her a bitch, but that was only because she cussed at me back. So that's pretty much it. We just went back and forth, telling basically her to stop, and then that's him basically just calling me racial slurs, spreading false information about me that's not true, and we just basically went back and forth here, from what you see, just making shit up about me. Yeah, that's pretty much it, and then it's pretty much the same thing over and over again, nothing else to say. But if you want to go through the text messages, you're more than likely to read it, but that's pretty much the gist of it. And then that's also the consequences and stuff I was mentioning. If you were to do that, what would happen to you. I warned him many times, but he wouldn't listen. Alright, so here's a quick backstory. This is a guy who threatened me to come to my workplace and find me and beat me up to death over a simple insult or just simply beefing over social media. The person I beefed with 6 months back ended up being his cousin, and he was so mad that I insulted his cousin, and, it's just banter. It's not a crime to shit talk on social media, and he ends up threatening me, saying he's going to come to my workplace and beat me up. So this is just a quick backstory. He goes to Skyline High School in Sammamish, in this area, and here's some of the messages, as you can see, of him threatening me and getting so pressed over a one-word insult that happened 6 months back. And nothing has happened. I don't think it's not likely to happen, but I've pressed charges and showed some proof to the police and filed a police report.
Hi, I'm not sure if I'm leaving a message or not. There's no indication that this is leaving a message. It just beeps. My name is Allison Strait. I'm one of the assistant principals at Skyline High School. I'm returning a call that was left regarding an incident with a student threatening you, I believe. Please know that the student is not on campus. They are full-time running START. So any incident that is taking place, please continue to reach out to the authorities because this is something that is happening off of school grounds. We are not in a position to communicate with the student regarding the incident, especially considering that he actually doesn't come on school campus. So if you're continuing to have issues with this particular student, please make sure to reach out to the authorities. Feel free to give me a call back if you have any additional questions. My number is 425-837-7830. Thank you.
Hey, so I'm not sure if you guys remember, like about a month ago, maybe a little bit more now, there was some weird Indian guy who sexually harassed my cousin, online, and then also harassed my girlfriend, and then, also threatened to beat my ass, but then he decided to back out, and then started saying, oh no, I'm gonna report you, blah, blah, because he's a fucking pussy. Well, anyway, he has a new account, and I want y'all to go watch that video. It's gonna be in the next slide. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more info right after. I just wanna start off by saying, that weird stuff of me saying, like, oh, hey, I'll get you food after I beat your ass or something. That was just, like, to convince him to fight me, because I don't believe in jumping people, because that's bitch shit. But, the reason why I was pressing him in the first place is because he's 24 years old, sexually harassing a 16-year-old. My cousin, 16 years old at the time, he was sexually harassing her, and that shit was really fucking weird. So I pressed him, he decided to, start harassing my girlfriend. He called her a bitch and stuff, blah, 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 saying that he's gonna beat my ass, and then filed a police report, which is some real pussy shit, too. Yeah. He followed me when I was about 16, and he sent me a bunch of videos of models shaking their ass and all, so, he also sent me softcore porn. He doesn't respect women, and, he constantly shits on them. Now, disregarding all the facts, of, like, why I was pressing him and why he's fucking weird, I just want to start off with some personal things by saying he's 5'2", he sucks at fighting, he works at Subway, he's 24 years old, follows a shit ton of minors on Instagram, what else? Oh, right, yeah, he believes in sexual segregation, where, like, men and women should be, like, on, like, completely different ends of the spectrum doing different jobs. He wants a housewife, despite him calling every woman he comes in contact with a bitch, and, yeah, honestly, I don't know a single female who would want to touch him with a 10-foot pole. If he did even get a wife, I feel like he would beat her, because, that's the vibe he gives off. But yeah, he's 24, works at Subway, is 5'2", and has no life ahead of him. All that being said, I forgot to add this. In the very first part of that video, he says that I threatened to beat him to death. I didn't. Yeah, I kind of don't want to kill people, especially if they don't really matter to me. I'm gonna sound like I have main character syndrome right here, but all I wanted to do was, like, smack some fucking respect into him, because he doesn't, even to, like, other guys. It's like, he's a really fucking weird person, so I just wanted an excuse to beat the fuck out of someone, and, as weird as that is to a lot of you, I'm just being honest. But, now that he's filed a police report, I can't really go with the laws of mutual combat in Washington, meaning, I can't fight him, and, yeah, so I can't really do anything, but y'all can spread hate for the last video I'm gonna make about you, because I gave you way more time and attention than your parents gave you growing up, and that's way more time and attention than your meaningless life fucking deserves. You're scared of fighting me even though I'm 17 years old. You filed a police report and you filed a complaint to the school saying that I threatened your life, which you know I didn't. You're a fucking pussy, and if you were a man, you'd either apologize to my cousin for sexually harassing her, even though you're fucking 24, or you'd be a man and fucking fight me. Grow a pair of balls, pussy. Hey, what's up, cuties? One last thing. I completely forgot to mention, the laws of mutual combat are allowed in Washington. Not everywhere in the United States, but they're allowed in Washington. So, if anyone wants to, like, fight me for any reason, because, like, why not? Y'all should hit me up. And, maybe we can, like, touch each other. Or maybe, we can, like, throw punches and, like, maybe I can suck your fingers when they come in close. Like, maybe we could, like, grapple and get all sweaty. Maybe we could wrestle each other in spandex. Maybe I could, just, like, kiss you on the mouth. Yeah, like, you would never know. But if y'all want to fight me...
I genuinely thought that this entire thing would be ended, because I would ignore him for, like, well over a month, maybe 2 now. Ain't that right, Ace? But no, it gets deeper. He called me from this number right here. It's, I think it's kind of interesting because he called me today. This guy's been saying that I've been harassing him. I haven't spoken a word to him since I blocked him like a month or 2 ago. He hasn't been on my mind. I've just been literally trying to ignore him until, like, last week when he tried to add me on Snapchat for some fucking reason.
So on top of him trying to add me and trying to find me again and saying that I'm the least of his worries because his dad has lung cancer,
it's very fucking obvious I'm not the least of his worries because he's still contacting everyone around me. Like, holy fucking shit. And even regarding these claims in his fucking thing, like, they're not true. I didn't say shit to him after I turned 18 because he filed a police report when I was 17, meaning I could not fight him. Because the laws of mutual combat say that if someone says no, you can't fight them, otherwise it's like aggravated assault. Oh, boo-hoo, So, like, I couldn't do shit, so I didn't do shit. I blocked him on everything. I told him to go fuck himself. And yeah.
on top of
all the inconsistent shit he says, there's still more. This man made a 15-minute video in 3 times speed trying to, like, make me look bad. I don't know how you look bad trying to make someone else look bad. That shit's just fucking depressing, man. Anyway, I'm talking on my ass, right? This man called me today, like, 3 hours ago, being like, "This is my one and only sincere apology." Oh, fuck. My bird's getting mad at the voice. Yeah, damn. he's like, "This is my one and only sincere apology. You were lucky I didn't call the cops on you, and you were lucky that they didn't come to your house." Or, something along those lines. But, like, I was confused as fuck. I was like, what? He just goes, Yeah. Anyway, not only is he that much of a loser for not wanting to fight me, he's even more of a loser for saying I've been harassing him while he's been harassing my friends, and just, basically putting it out there that I've been in his head for, 2 or 3 months. I haven't done shit to him, nor do I plan to, because he filed a police report, and I would probably go to jail if anything happened to him. It's like, ooh. I'm gonna end this entire story span by saying he's a fucking loser, like a bully in high school, and it's very apparent why he got bullied in high school. I hope that everything bad that has ever happened to him in his life, and is still going bad in his life, continues to get worse and worse, because he's that much of a fucking lowlife that deserves it. Kev, if you're seeing this, stop harassing me, stop harassing my friends, stop harassing my family. Get a fucking life. I hope I see you in court, and I fucking hope you get a restraining order on me. Get Andrew Tate's cock out of your mouth, you fucking loser. There's more. Here's the thing. I don't know who Megan and Victor are. But I guess they're pretty chill people.
What's gonna happen? 1, I want you to give me a sincere apology over the phone, in person, any kind of form of sincere apology. And 2, I want you to give me a goddamn good explanation on why you did what you did, okay? Because what you did is so fucked up, you crossed the lines, alright? I was very close to taking legal action on you. If my dad didn't have stage 4 lung cancer and had a life-threatening illness, I would have taken you to court and get every maximum possible charge on you. After what you put me through. For almost a year, bro. 1 year over a one-word insult. She insulted me, I insulted her back after I liked her. When I liked her post, that was literally it. There was literally no reason to blow this out of proportion, alright? I finally apologized to her. It took me forever to find out who she was. You never told me who she was at all, so there's no way I could have apologized to her either way. So you only gave me one option, was to come, and you said you were gonna come pull up to my workplace, which is a threat. Your friend was nice enough to tell me who it was. Finally found her, I apologized, but it seems like she doesn't really care about that insult, and she already, passed by it and just didn't even give a damn, but you cared too much about it. She just brushed it off because it was just a simple insult. But you had to blow so much out of proportion as if I committed a crime and I was going after her or something like that, alright? You know deep down, all I just did was insult her, and I have all the evidence, all the screenshots. Your friend Rohan probably showed it to you. In that entire voice memo that he sent me, but I didn't get because I blocked him, Daffy Duck said that I crossed the lines. I think that you crossed the line by messaging a 16-year-old when you're 23. Yeah, oh hey, she insulted you first. No, she didn't. I got proof of that too. I'm just feeling really lazy. I don't want to dig through right now because it's months old. Another thing, he said that I've been doing this for a year. No, the fuck I haven't. There's even more proof of that. I have not been bothering you for a year. You keep on bothering me, and I kept I blocked you, and you're still trying to get to me. Another thing, there's nothing you could have possibly taken me to court for. I threatened you. You filed a police report. And then, now, I can't do shit. On the other hand, I did tell you who she was, and, you still refuse to apologize because you don't have a pair of fucking balls. All I ever asked for was for you to either fight me, or to apologize, and you didn't either. I'm not gonna apologize when you dragged something out this fucking long. You deserve all the mental torment that you put yourself through. Last fucking thing. I fucking hope it's the last fucking thing. You harassed me for months. I didn't do shit. You can post all the screenshots you want, but that happened over, a 3-day period where you just refused to apologize for, talking to a 16-year-old. I'm not sure what it is with you and minors or, I don't know, whatever the fuck you're going through. But if you take me to court, I have so much more shit against you than you have against me. Please stop coming for me. You are really fucking annoying. I'm not, I'm not sure what you want me to do. You're awfully inconsistent.